So what I've started with, I wanted to talk a bit about car parks and public places. So I think that raises a whole arena of issues in terms of pedestrian cases, and clearly things like insurance, and the availability of the RTA insurer, the obligation of the RTA insurer to pay out, and the extent to which the MIB might be involved. And what does that actually mean, public place? What do we mean by that phrase? It's been in the Road Traffic Act since, gosh, the year 2000, but we're now beginning to see what that actually means in practice, and it becomes really, really important for a number of pedestrian cases. Con neg, always going to be an issue, and I've tried to focus in on children, particularly the thought of age and the extent to which the percentage of contributory negligence is going to be relevant as far as age is concerned. Always with pedestrian cases, and actually any RTAs, issues of speed. What's a safe speed? What was the speed on the road? What was the speed the defendant was likely travelling at? What are the implications of that? Perhaps, the defendant's worried about a civil claim or maybe even criminal proceedings and underestimates their speed. So not always reliable evidence. Other witnesses can be interesting. You can have witness evidence about potential speed. We know that lay witnesses who are giving estimates of what they think that speed of vehicles might have been are not veering into expert territory in terms of civil evidence. They're permitted to give evidence about things they've observed themselves, and consequently looking at and estimating someone's speed is a perfectly reasonable thing to give evidence on if you're a lay witness, and the courts will accept in an RTA that's reasonable evidence to give. I want to say a couple of things about the Highway Code, which we know changed in January 2022. We got a new Highway Code, and clearly the code has always applied to pedestrians as well as motorists, and it includes use of pavements, it includes how to cross the road, it includes how to make oneself visible by wearing bright and reflective clothing. The new Highway Code is a little bit of a departure.